Hi everybody, hope you're all doing fantabulously well. First off, my apologies for this. I don't even know what this is anymore. There's no excuse. I need a haircut and it's just way out there. So, I got lambasted this morning with my dear friend Jay Shri. I'm not gonna tell you what she said, but so you pointed out that a haircut is a priority and it will be. But this video is not about my haircut. Why I want to make this video today is that today is Thursday, and every Thursday we have Thankful Thursday. For those that don't know, we have a TPA Humanity program where a portion of all income that we receive goes into TPA Humanity, and part of that is Thankful Thursday. I'll explain all that in another video, but essentially of recent Thankful Thursday has become a feeding program. Essentially how that happened is just as COVID, as the lockdown started, I got reunited. I started with an old friend of mine, Pandey, who heads up Food for Life, South Africa. Viresh and I were very close 30 years ago, back in school. Can't believe it's been so long. In any case, I saw the stuff on Facebook and I offered to do one feed. So the idea was we'd feed on one particular day. We just committed to one feed, and on that day I took my staff with me, and I had never seen more committed and dedicated people. I was just, before we even started the feed, they were all, you have these volunteers who sacrifice not just their time but their resources into making sure that the best possible meal made its way to those that need it in the fastest and the most efficient means so that they could have a hot meal. But when you see these people at work, it was really astounding, and that just led me to committing to another week and another week, and almost 3 months later, it's just, now I've just committed to, well, we're gonna do this for as long as we need to, because it's kind of fulfillment that you have to experience it to really know what I'm talking about. And look, we know that things are going to get bad. We've heard the president speak just a few days ago, and we see the stats. And this video is not about any negativity. This video is not about, look, things are what they are. But as we start off become more cautious and realize that it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better, we also must take cognizance of the fact that, well, our world, our comfort, for lack of better words, may not, we're privileged to have it because the reality is much more, many more people don't have that. And I'm talking about food. So this video essentially is a plea. My father used to tell me a long time ago, well, actually all the time, that he's too proud to ask for help. Kept saying, you never ask for anything. You keep trying to reinvent the wheel. So what I'm asking now. And what I'm asking for is rice and oil. We do a feed once a week. And in that feed, you reach out to potentially 1,000 to 2,000 plates of food. And when you do this, we post videos on it and we post pictures. But those pictures and videos don't do justice. It glorifies the event. It makes it look a lot more, socially accepted than it actually is. Because I cannot possibly take a picture of a child. I'm not talking about someone, a teen. I'm talking about a child that just, these tiny hands can barely get around this plate of food. That's how tiny I'm talking about. That kind of, you can't take those kind of pictures and post it, but that's the reality of the people that we feed. And to do this once a week is great. Is a start. I think it's a start. But we have to realize that people need food every day. It sounds so ridiculous. Of course, people do. But if you only can feed once a week, what do people do for the rest of the time? I mean, we could be quite isolated in thinking that, oh well, stay at home, and it's somebody else's problem. This is not about whose problem it is and why is it so. So many years into our democracy, it's not about that. The reality is, people need this, and I believe we should do something. Hence, my plea. I remember one particular feed, because we're saying we're starting off at a certain time and we're going to be at a certain place at another time, and these things don't go according to clockwork. You can't stop a feed at a specific time because you're due someplace else, because you don't know who's going to come, and as you're leaving, you'll see people running from across the street, and you can see them coming with containers, and you have to wait for them. You just can't say it's closed and move on. So there's one particular day, I'll try and post that here. This one particular day, we were late to get to a specific area. I'm not going to mention it. And I think we were late by about 90 minutes or so. By the time we got there, which is well over an hour later, there was this queue of children. I'm talking about easy 500 children. The line was about 250 meters up. We were just driving, and there was just this line of people, of children, waiting with containers, and just waiting for food in this day and age. They're not waiting for toys or some sort of luxury or a gift of some kind. We're talking food. Yeah. Like I said, it's not about how and why, but this is what needs to be done now. And hence my plea for, rice and oil. You'd be surprised what 5 bags of rice, 10 kilo rice and some oil. Obviously, we'll throw in some vegetables and stuff, but what that does, that feeds 1,000 people. And I've never really gone and asked people for anything. But a few clients have seen this now and have been kind of just to send rice and some oil. It's lying in the office, and this goes, it's gonna join them. So what I'm asking for, if you have the means, is send us some rice and oil. It doesn't matter whether it's a 500 gram or a 10 kilo. I have 2 offices, in Umhlanga and Verulam, and you can send it to either one of those offices. Or if you're afraid to get out, or don't want to get out, and it's completely understandable because of the COVID, contact us. We'll give you the banking details, and you can put enough money for just whatever it is that you want to buy or sponsor. I believe together we'll make a difference. I believe each little thing collectively will make a difference. It may not we can't save the world, but we can make a difference in one person's life, and then 2, and take it from there. Thank you for your time, and I hope to hear from you. Stay well and stay blessed. Take care.